Hey guys, this is Crispy990 back again, and I had a request from somebody named Zavman91, that's XAVMAN91, and he wanted me to do a video on my lanyards. So I'm going to try to speed things along and do one on my lanyards and then one on my bracelets, because I was thinking about doing one on my bracelets anyway. I know bracelet making is a little feminine, but technically these are survival bracelets with Paracord, and you know, I had a lot of Paracord and a lot of time on my hands, so why not, right? Okay. First off, Paracord. This is 550 Paracord. It's not very thick stuff, but it's exactly what it says. It is 550-pound test, and made for parachutes, so parachute cord. This is basically it. This is what happens when you cut it. These are 7 individual nylon strands that are inside the paracord, and in order to keep that from fraying in your lanyard or whatever you're using, you need to sort of squeeze it all the way in so it sort of shrinks up. Get a lighter and essentially like sort of fabric plastic almost, so just heat it up until it starts to curl back, and believe it or not, that doesn't hurt as long as it doesn't stick to your fingers. Then it sucks. But for the most part, it's not that bad. You just need to keep lighting it and you know, twisting it around. If it starts to look too much like liquid, you might want to give it a second, because it'll do that. It'll stick to your fingers. And essentially heat it up so it's liquid plastic, and you don't want to stick that to your fingers. It sucks. But anyway, just keep repeating this process. Heat it up a little, tap the top so it doesn't, you know, make a point, and then spin it around in your fingers. That way, so you can roll it to a neat end, and that way it won't mushroom and get in your way. And eventually, it'll sort of look something like that. Actually, that was a bad one, but anyway, something like that. Alright, that's Paracord. Great stuff. You can use it any way you want. Lanyards. Now, for regular pocket knives, you really don't want a wrist lanyard. You want something more like this, which is just a finger lanyard. And the use of this is you put your pinky finger through it when you're holding it in regular grip or saber grip, and you just hold it like this, and that way if you're on a steep incline or a dock or a boat, or you're just working with something and you need to drop your knife without losing it, or you just can't drop your knife, can't risk dropping your knife like on a boat or a dock or something, that way you can cut what you need to cut and then drop it and then work with it and then cut it again, whatever you want. As well with reverse grip, if you're doing heavy stabbing tasks, just like a regular wrist lanyard, you can put your index finger or your ring finger, or your middle finger through it, depending on how large it is, etc. With these, I just put my index finger through it, and you can hold it in reverse grip. And if you keep your fingers tight together, you can, you know, stab something and not have to worry about your fingers sliding down on the blade. Now, I don't think I've ever had to stab anything ever. I think that's more of a combat thing, but still, if you ever need to stab something and you want to make sure you don't get stitches on all 4 fingers, you know, good thing to have. And I've got these finger lanyards on both my Cold Steel Voyager and my Kershaw Shallot. This is also very useful as a carry method. You can check out my review on this for more on that. On these I have glow-in-the-dark cord ends, and I got them from White Moose Trading Company. That's an eBay store. That's where I got all this paracord, except for my first 100 feet tank of gray and then black paracord. I got that from an Army Navy store. It was like 14 bucks for 100 feet, and White Moose Trading Company was more like 7 bucks for 100 feet. So I got a bag of 20 zipper pulls for like 8 bucks, and glow-in-the-dark zipper pulls. Comes in 2 little pieces, and essentially you slip, let's see, you slip both ends through the bottom of the black piece, the sort of arced edge being the top, as you can see, and get your glow-in-the-dark piece, and on those two little gaps, that's where you want your cord. Sort of work it in there. It's not hard because it's a little flexible, the glow-in-the-dark piece, and anyway, eventually you work it in there like that, and just you get it like that. And once you slide the black piece up, and then keep going from there until it gets really tight and looks like that. I don't want to clamp these two together, so I'm not going to keep going, but you get the idea. You just sort of squeeze those together. Okay, I wanted to show you my box knot. Kind of weird, but this is a box knot because it's shaped like a box, and I use it as a lanyard on my Kershaw scallion. I got the idea from Cutlery Lover's Chris Reeve Sabenza because it's a little small in your hand. It just helps to have something to grab onto when you got a knife that's a little small in your hand. It just helps to have a little extra stability there. I think I did a video and showed this, but it was black and gray, and now that I have white paracord, I made it as black and white, so it sort of fits the colors of the knife a little better. Okay, so I've got about 3 minutes. I'm going to try to show you a box knot. For a box knot, you need 2 cords, whether they're paracord or pretty much any type of cord. And let me see how I can do this. I had sort of a list of the distances or the length of paracord you need, and I believe I wrote down that for every inch of a box knot you want 12 inches of cord. So this is about 1.5 inches. That means I want 2 18-inch cords. And I don't know how long this is. It's about, actually it's about 2 feet. So I can make this 2 inches. Let's show you this on top of the box right here. Okay, you just want to lay one just flat, then one perpendicular, so you sort of make a cross, and then you take the one on the bottom and fold it over on both sides. Now starting it is the hardest part, trust me. After this, you're just repeating the same motion over and over and over again. So you get something that looks like this. And then, the idea with this is you want to take whatever cord you're working with, put it over a strand and underneath a loop. And so since the loop is on the left side from my position, I'm going to fold the other 2 back over. That is, yeah. And put it through both loops. And you pull it tight, and you should get a little square. I think I might have just messed this up. Hold on, bear with me. Sometimes it can get sort of a little out of shape and mess with you a little. Yeah, I'm running out of time here. So I'll probably just have to do 2 more videos. One on a box knot, and then another, continuing my weaving stuff. Anyway. So, yeah. I guess I'm going to make some more videos. Once again, Crispy990, thanks for watching. Peace.